How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Things narcissists do when they are done with you. Narcissists often have a range of behaviors they exhibit when they are done with someone. So in this video, I'm gonna give you things they might do when they are done with you. Number one is silent treatment. They may suddenly stop communicating with you, ignoring your attempts to reach out. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll ghost you. They'll completely disappear from your life without any explanation or closure. They may also blame shift you. They will accuse you of the problems in the relationship, even if they were at fault. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll start devaluing you. They will suddenly belittle or criticize you, downplay any positive aspects of the relationship. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll discard you. They may abruptly end the relationship without any prior warning or discussion. When a narcissist is done with you, they will criticize or demean you in front of others to undermine your reputation. In short, they will do what we call public criticism. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll triangulate you. They may involve a third party to make you feel insecure or to manipulate the situation. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll gaslight you. They might distort the truth or make you doubt your own perceptions and memories. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll rewrite history. They may change or deny past events to fit their narrative or to make themselves look better. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll ignore boundaries. They may disregard your requests for space or to be left alone, intruding into your life. When a narcissist is done with you, they will withhold information. They may refuse to share important details or updates that affect you. They'll spread rumors. They might gossip or spread false information about you to tarnish your reputation. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll indulge in public humiliation. They'll embarrass or shame you in public settings to make you feel small or insignificant. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll feign ignorance. They'll act as if they don't understand your feelings or needs. They'll make it seem like you're overreacting. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll indulge in emotional blackmail. They'll use threats or guilt to control you even when they've decided to leave. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll minimize your feelings. They'll downplay or dismiss your emotions and experiences as insignificant or irrational. They'll undermine your relationships. They'll try to isolate you from friends and family by creating distrust or conflict. They may refuse to take responsibility for any harm they caused and blame you instead. Now, when a narcissist is done with you, they will use excessive flattery. They may use insincere compliments to manipulate you or to reinsert themselves into your life when convenient. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll give false promises. They make promises of change or improvement that they have no intention of keeping. When a narcissist is done with you, be ready for passive-aggressive behavior. They'll engage in subtle, indirect hostility, such as backhanded compliments or snide remarks. When a narcissist is done with you, be ready for withdrawal of affection. Stop showing any affection or warmth that was once a part of the relationship. That's what the narcissist will do. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll play the victim. They'll portray themselves as the victim of your supposed mistreatment to garner sympathy from others. They'll also refuse to acknowledge or accept any apologies you may offer, maintaining a sense of superiority. When a narcissist is done with you, be ready for competitive behavior. They'll try to one-up you or make you feel inferior, even in areas that don't matter to them. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll use others. They'll leverage new or old relationships to undermine or challenge you. They'll make you feel less important. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll avoid conflict. They'll steer clear of any discussions or confrontations about the end of the relationship. They'll also idealize the past to make it seem like the relationship was perfect, shifting the blame to you. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll play hard to get. They'll act distant or disinterested to make you chase them, even when they've moved on. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll publicly celebrate the breakup. They'll act overly joyful or celebrate about the end of the relationship. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll dismiss your achievements. They'll belittle or downplay your successes and achievements to make you feel unworthy. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll overlook boundaries. They'll continue to contact you or interfere in your life despite clear requests for no contact. When a narcissist is done with you, be ready for emotional manipulation. They'll use emotional tactics to make you feel guilty or regretful about the end of the relationship. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll cut off any financial assistance or support if it was part of the relationship. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll quickly enter new relationships to make you feel replaced or insignificant. They'll attribute the end of the relationship to external circumstances rather than their own behavior. They'll also publicly seek validation or sympathy from others to reinforce their own self-image. They'll also focus on your perceived faults or mistakes while ignoring their own. They'll downplay or ignore the positive attribution, the positive contributions you made to the relationship. They'll also instigate unnecessary drama to make the breakup more chaotic or to draw attention. They'll also communicate with underlying resentment or hostility when discussing the breakup. They'll constantly shift the focus away from their own role in the breakup to your alleged failings. They'll also try to isolate you from mutual friends or social circles to further distance themselves. They'll disclose personal or sensitive information you shared with them to hurt or embarrass you. They'll question your own worth or sanity through manipulative tactics to make you feel less than. When a narcissist is done with you, they'll feign interest. They'll pretend to be interested in resolving issues or reconciling only to reassert control. When a narcissist is done with you, they will disregard your needs. They'll completely ignore or dismiss your needs and feelings, focusing solely on their own. Remember, narcissists always focus on their own needs first. It's always about me, 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 me. Now, when they play nice temporarily, it's because they're done with you. Temporarily acting friendly or supportive to manipulate or confuse you is one of their power games when they're about to discard you, when they're done with you. When a narcissist is done with you, be ready for legal or financial manipulation. They will use legal or financial means to assert control or to get what they want from you. Now, when a narcissist is done with you, they'll make unilateral decisions. They'll make significant decisions about the relationship or its aftermath without consulting you or considering your input. Now, these behaviors that I've mentioned in this video reflect the manipulative and self-centered nature of narcissists, often leaving their former partners feeling confused, hurt, and devalued. Because that is what narcissists do. They use, then discard others. They're master manipulators. They only focus on their own needs. It's about me, 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 me with the narcissist. When they no longer find you useful to them, they discard you, then they move on. They don't even think twice. Remember, these are individuals who lack empathy. They're very selfish. They're very self-centered, egoistic individuals who need constant admiration, constant attention, constant praise from you. Their main mission is me, 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 me with the narcissist. They only want to hurt you, to destroy you, to control you, and to manipulate you. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so.